So, Jeff, this has been great, but we've got to wrap things up. And I like to do that with a lightning round. So I'm going to read a few of my favorite quotes, and then you respond telling us what each of them means to you. And Jeff, give us the first thing that comes to your mind because it's called a lightning round.
Okay, you got it.
Okay. From Lao Tzu, if I keep from imposing on people, they become themselves.
I think that to me, that says, as a leader, I need to be a good delegator and give people trust and autonomy.
Good. From Dr. Wayne Dyer, by unconditionally sharing and giving, you'll thrill at the experience of living.
Oh yeah. I mean, that just feels like everything that I do, I'm trying to give and help, and it makes my life better. I'm selfish in that respect. Like, I want to help people because I know my life's going to improve.
There's a great story in that article about the power of giving. I hope folks, I hope you'll read it. And it's the story of this world-renowned model and her fiance, who is a photographer, and a horrible disaster they went through and how she came out of it. And she says exactly the same thing, that if you don't give, you're really missing out, because there's such a profound joy in the giving. And so you got to figure out how to work your life so you can include giving to be a part of it. I think is one of the keys to happiness. Okay, from Billy Joel, paraphrasing Socrates, the more I learn, the less I know.
That's great. So I read a ton. I read 56 books last year. I'm doing that to educate myself and to be a better, more empathetic person, understanding other cultures, other lives. But the more I read, absolutely, the more I realize I just have no idea.
True. Me too. Okay, this is a little long one, but I love it. It's from Khalil Gibran. And he says, work is love made visible. If you cannot work with love, but only with distaste, it's better that you should leave your work and sit at the gate of the temple and take alms from those who work with joy.
Wow. That makes me think of, we do something at Dragon Army called acknowledgements. It's at our company meetings where we open up for 20 minutes for people to acknowledge their teammates. And I'm telling you, almost every time there's tears at some point where somebody is thanking someone else and other people are crying. We had someone start on their first day, and of course they didn't participate in the acknowledgements because they had just been there. And I looked over at one point and she was crying in the meeting because of what she felt. And she told me later, she's like, it felt like I was in a bit of a cult. You guys are all so like joyful and loving to each other. So that's what it made me think of. Yeah,
we're ready for kindness. People are ready for kindness. This is a show anchor from Goethe. Whatever you can do or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now.
So the name of my blog and my newsletter is Begin the Begin. It's my favorite REM song, but that idea, you got to get started. It's like I talked about with writing the book. You got to start, just put down 200 words, just get started. So most people who have dreams, they never take that first step, and that's a shame.
Yeah.